Hello, 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 beloved soul.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to this week's episode of Inner-Tainment. We are doing the Empress, and I'm so excited to turn us up, turn the volume up, and get this party started. I woke up feeling like fiery and energized. See, I got my reds on, and I'm like, all right, that's how we step
Got a little glow going over there. I see the glow. Melanin popping.
Got the peach tea. We got it. We got to work it. We're gonna work it.
Look, me and my big old country mason jar. Yup.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The Empress. O to the M to the G. So we going to the garden, stepping out of the temple of the High Priestess. I was reading something about like the transition from the High Priestess energy to the Empress energy, and the description was so fi-fi, because the way it described it was like the High Priestess is like those early stages of pregnancy, finding out that you're expectant, you know what I'm saying, the mystery and the I don't know, the sex, the gender of the baby type energy. You know what I'm saying? Being in the waters, dark waters of the womb.
Most people don't even know that you're pregnant yet, right?
You don't even know that
you're not showing anything. That's just between you. So first trimester is quiet.
All I know is I got this glow that Autumn got. You pregnant?
Yeah, with possibility. That's about it. That's about it.
You just having these symptoms and you're glowing or whatever the case. That's that good. That's more like the High Priestess energy. You know what I'm saying? Where the two came together to produce, you know? But when you step outside of that temple and into that garden, that's like that, like how they say, when you get in your latter stages of pregnancy, you need to walk your baby down.
Getting angel bumps. Here we go.
Get out the house and go walk that baby down. Go in the garden, go to the park, go outside in nature and prepare for this baby to come. Do things that make it easier for you to give labor, because the Empress is more like the latter stages of the pregnancy.
Yeah. Glowing, vibrant, full, ready to just give birth, ready to share it with the world, nurturing. Yes. Her breasts are full, her body is full. She's just feeling like so delicious. And she's excited, because she knows she's about to give birth to something so magnificent, something that she's been holding within her. She could feel it moving. She could feel it growing. She's so connected, and now she can't wait to see it. What?
Yes.
Here they go.
That's that mother energy, that good, great mother, Isis, Yemaya, Oshun, energy. Because the Empress is going to take anything you give her and nurture it. She's going to care for it. She's going to show it patience and kindness. And what I love most about the Empress is that she embodies all of the energies of the females represented in the tarot.
Exactly.
The total package.
Right.
She's the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups rolled into one, because she is the divine mother. Right. That's a white. What Outcast them say, you better choose the right one to pick the kitties up. Get you an Empress, because them kids gonna be in good hands. If y'all don't have a baby and you got an idea, give it to the Empress and watch her bring it into fruition. Oh, she ready today.
We playing all the way.
You see, I got my shirt on. I run my world. The Empress is not your submissive. She's your partner. Facts. I run my world.
Right. There's no there's no equal. Like there's the Emperor, there's the Empress, and that's it. You don't get better than her. You're not gonna go better than that. Outside of just transitioning and going straight to God and Goddess, you're not topping it after that. So it's like she is the upgrade. She is it. She's it. So what are you doing? You lowering your vibration, you entertain yourself up there, or you want to step your game all the way up and see where she's at?
Like Sierra said, level up. Because you got to be an emperor, or at least be willing to learn.
Yeah.
You got to be on the road.
Okay.
To get with the Empress.
Can't just anybody sit in that chair. Like, you can't sit here for real.
Not an all access garden. You know what I'm saying?
All access.
You got to show your ID at the gate.
You
work too hard.
And still may not get in.
Okay. And she fertile. So she got to be careful.
And moody.
Who and what she let plant seeds.
Discernment. Ooh. All the way. All the way.
So let's see. We got to find her.
We go.
We got to find our Empress. With that good 3 energy.
The number 3. One of my favorites. The Trinity. Whether that is the
you've
father.
Been on that 3 tip for a minute now, sis.
What? Look, I got,
I
got angel bumps on me right now as soon as I bring it up. That's my date. Maybe it's because my birthday's April 3rd and I'm fabulous like that.
Oh, wow.
But 3 is that number. 3 is that number. 3 is that number. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Maiden Mother, the Crone, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the Most High. Like, I love the number 3. The 3 of Cups, right? People coming together to celebrate. The 3 of Pentacles, people coming together to work together and get their stuff together. You know, like, I love that 3 energy.
Another one. Hard to find. I'm halfway through the deck. I ain't seen Abu yet. Ooh, that rhyme. Maybe just because I'm country as hell that it rhymes. That don't really rhyme in real life. My accent made it rhyme. That's okay. Whatever works. Basically. And as I'm seeing all these female energies, as I'm looking through this card, they owe homage to the Empress. Because she paved the way. I've seen the Queen of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, everybody.
That she went through the different stages to get where she was at. Because that 9 of Pentacles, that's that single lady independence energy, right? Like, I did this on my own. I'm standing on my own 2 feet and I got this. I may want you, but I don't need you at that stage. The High Priestess has already gone within and she figured out some things and she stopped externalizing and she started learning to trust her intuition again. Oh, here you go. Look at your face. I don't even know if I want to know. I hate when you do that. Oh, all right. She found the Empress, y'all. So the question is, what's in front of her and what's behind her? Because she played too much.
So we got our guest of honor, the Empress, sitting there with her elegant robe
sitting
on.
Pretty. Sitting pretty.
I guarantee you that's the best of silk fabric. Because more than she nurtures others, she nurtures herself. She knows what she likes because she's taken time out in her maiden stage to get to know herself. She's worked hard and nurtured herself and nurtured those around her, nurtured the land that she lives on. Right. She brings that good, fertile, nurturing energy everywhere she goes, and she sits comfortably with her crown of 12 stars representing each of the celestial zodiac signs. When you want to tap into your Empress energy, I'm trying to see where it's at. Yeah, she's got pomegranates on her dress. Tap into pomegranate oil, pomegranate juice. Eat you some pomegranate. That's that good fertile. You know, you see how many seeds are in a pomegranate? Fertile. That's abundant.
Like I said, pregnant with possibility. Okay. I think people forget because people get so caught up on sun signs with horoscopes. It's like, no, we have every sign within our chart.
All of them.
We literally have every sign within our chart. So she knows each and every aspect of herself. And she's good. She knows her light. She knows her dark. She knows how to make things happen with the magic of the magician, but she also knows how to go within and figure things out with her High Priestess. But she also has trust and faith to begin things anew with that full energy. Are you kidding me right now?
She knows that's her majesty. That's why she got that crown on. She's true to herself. And
She
therefore
just left everything behind with the High Priestess. She just left everything behind with the High Priestess and came into the full glory goddess energy that she is. I can't. I'm done.
The epitome of divine feminine energy. She not begging. She not chasing. I'm going to sit here, look cute, look comfortable, be comfortable. Because, you know, we live in an era where people like to look a lot of shit, but it ain't what the real tea is. You know what I'm saying?
Comfortable within herself.
Is comfortable. She lives on her own terms.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I run my world. Don't you pick not damn piece of fruit from this garden without hollering at me.
Without hollering at me first.
And that's not from a place of lack consciousness, because guess what? She's connected to the lavish abundance of the Most High God. She knows she can get it back. But I put in the work to bear that fruit.
Right.
So the least you can do is show some respect and ask me first, because I have boundaries. The boundaries of the Queen of Swords. You know, a lot of people, and that's that shadow side we're going to get into, but I'm going to just tap it real quick. A lot of people look at this Empress energy and it's like, oh, I just got to be nice to people. I got to do for people. I got to get, no ma'am, no sir. She embodies all the Queen. The Queen of Swords, she ain't gonna let you run over her.
At all. At all. She'll put the sword, go sit down and wait in my court and see if I want to acknowledge you. This is my courts. So just because somebody let you in the door by chance doesn't mean that you've earned the right to come holler at me yet. Or sit down somewhere.
Exactly. Have some sit down, as my great grandmama used to say. Have some sit down. Lots of them. What they say, take several seats. Now, my grandma was saying have some sit down before they take several seats. She was the original. Take several seats. Shout out to my granny. But when I tell you this Empress energy, it does not come easy. You gotta go through a rites of passage to get to this. Be you man or woman. We've been seeing a lot of energy come up where the divine masculines are really doing their work. That shit excites me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what that means for humanity.
Right.
But so they're tapping into their interest in Empress energy because they're beginning to nurture themselves more. They're beginning to be able to see themselves as possessing fertile energy.
Right.
That they can be creative and bring forth the fruits of the tools that the magician had. You know what I'm saying? They know how to use them now.
Right.
For good. Not to be manipulative. They
ain't letting
it go away. For good. Because as you can see here, she's sitting outside under the light of the sun, soaking up that good vitamin D.
Yep.
She ain't in the dark like the High Priestess was. She brings clarity. Ain't no mystery here. Everything's out in the open.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Everything's out in the open with the Empress because she understands that is what is required to be able to yield fruit, to get the desired result.
Right.
She's going to talk to you in a way. She's going to show up in a way. She's going to be in a way that nurtures the desired outcome. She ain't perfect, but she's going to be the first to apologize if she fuck up.
Because she's comfortable enough with herself to be accountable for everything that she does, which is why she's living pretty, which is why she's sitting pretty, which is why she's good, why she's abundant. Because she's like, all right, I learned my lesson. All right, don't do that again. Let me do this better. I'm good at this. I'm strong here. Let me pull my resources. She's getting it together. She's not afraid to ask for help. But she also knows, I did this. This is my kingdom. This is my throne.
She's comfortable. She got her gown, she got her jewels on, she got her scepter because she's sitting in her power and she's holding it up, letting it be known.
Mm-hmm.
She is I and I am
My
her.
shit.
What we doing? Baby, and she's so comfortable. They made sure you knew she was comfortable because, baby, she got pillows galore. Got them good Steinmark pillows. And then she's sitting in a field of wheat. You know
that's what I couldn't get away from in the picture. My eye just kept getting drawn to all the wheat that she was sitting on. And I'm like, look at that field of abundance. She's just sitting on money. she's sitting on all abundance, all her wealth, all that prosperity. She good. She good. And then they got the scepter, and then you got the pomegranate. They're like, in case you didn't pick it up with the wheat, here's a little bit more. Look at all the seeds of possibility. Look what she's gonna do next.
You know how much you can do with wheat?
The wheat's already there, it's already growing. And the pomegranate is there, showing the seeds, the possibilities. Like, she's not done. She's about to do something next. She's not done. She's got this.
You know how much you can do with wheat, yo? You got a zillion things you can do with wheat. You want some bread?
Yeah,
I got some bread.
now that my son is gluten-free, I'm learning. There's wheat in everything. There's wheat in everything. Who knew?
Everything.
Like diapers and lotion.
Everything. She outside communing with nature, honey. You got the lush trees behind her. She breathing in that good prana. Only the best for her. But not the best according to society standards. The best according to what feeds her soul. The best for her, she might not give a damn about a Louis Vuitton bag.
Okay.
A nice little thrift store junk where the zipper still work, that look cute, go with several outfits.
Right.
Maybe just what she like. But that's abundance for her. That's luxury for her. Nobody defines what luxury is for her.
Right.
Because she graduated to this with the world card before her.
The world card was before her?
She had to complete a cycle to get to this level.
So look what she just came out of with the High Priestess. The darkness. She had to go within. She had to figure things out. She had to leave all parts of herself behind that were not going to serve her in the next era of her life. And because she trusted, because she was obedient, because she tapped in, she graduated to the Empress. Are you kidding? I want to throw something. I'm not even holding the cards and I want to throw something. Oh my God. But that's what they doing today?
We're going to take it a little further. We're going to be
I don't know if I'm ready to see what's behind her. I don't know what
this episode. We're going to take it a little further. We're going to go bike in my plies, boys. We're going to go bike. Because in order for her to complete, and don't you bust me out. In order for her to complete that cycle and graduate, what was her capstone study? Her research, her dissertation? To learn to be her.
What's the straight card?
She had to learn how to tame that beast within. Didn't we say the fool went over the High Priestess house, over Big Mama's house, so he could get his shit together? He done came up out of there, tapped into his feminine energy, learning how to to tame the beast within, all those things within him that have him showing up emotionally unintelligent and irrational, not being emotionally expressive.
In hot, hard with that wand energy.
Page of Wands.
Was a page of Wands. Hot and heavy with that. Didn't know how to act. Look at all the stuff I got.
Simmer down, son. She taming that lion. Ain't had to holler at him, whip him, nothing. Just kindness, compassion, love, gentleness, patience. That's how you get to that Empress energy, yo. You gotta learn to have this kind of strength, that beauty and the beast shit, yo.
Within yourself.
Within yourself. Gotta learn how to calm your waters. Therefore, you know how to calm other people's waters. This was just training day, yo. The High Priestess, there's no coincidence that she comes before the Empress.
Exactly.
As the number 2.
Mm.
The capstone. The dissertation.
Oh.
This the test, the quiz, yo. Can you tame those things that run wild within you in order to become this grown ass woman? It's a grown ass woman, yo. Don't play with her.
Now that you've gone within, do you trust what you've learned from within? Are you strong enough to stand on that even when it doesn't make sense externally? Are you going to be obedient?
Sips tea.
Are you willing to leave everything behind? Man, listen. Are you willing to leave it all behind? Are you strong enough within yourself to know that if you make that move, you're going to be good? Are you ready to see what the next cycle is? Are you open to the abundance of the universe? I'm done. 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 I'm done. I'm all the way done. And you laughing so much, I already know I'm gonna be tight. What I just said? What I just said?
Hey, man. Soul Food Sundays. If y'all have not checked out my latest episode of Soul Food Sundays, it is titled Homecoming. This shit here,
I'm done.
Because this 3 of Cups, for those who haven't been following us, is the card that was behind the Empress in the deck. So we focused on the journey. This here is a motherfucking homecoming parade. That's a homecoming celebration.
Funny. Like
Get a time that beats within, learn the lessons of compassion, love, emotional maturity, calmness. Graduated, learned the lesson, leveled up, ascended, completed a cycle of having lived like that lion. Wow. Not knowing no better. Taking a different approach. That was last Sunday's Soul Food Sunday. Now you have the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom and the resources to take a different approach to things. You've graduated with this wreath, showing up vulnerable. Sis naked with a little piece of cloth around
naked. Her. And good though. Standing in the glory.
Floating.
Because that's a bright day behind her. They no dark clouds over there. Man, listen.
It's up from here. It's up from here. You done graduated. Now you're showing up as the Empress, whether you're a man or a woman. Because you're now better equipped to nurture and care and birth something worthwhile and substantial. You're connected to the unlimited abundance of the Most High God. You're grounded.
They're grounded. This is an Empress, the card of what? Taurus as well? Isn't that an earth energy?
Yeah, I think so.
And Taurus is ruled by what? Venus. Love, beauty, and money. Okay, I'm done.
Yep. Another 3 energy. The 3 of Cups. Man, this water been coming through so thick since I've been talking about this initiation about water.
So we were just talking about the number 3s. 3s are 3 of Cups. What? People coming together to celebrate. It's about to be lit. She lit. The baby about to come. She about to harvest everything. She want everybody around. Yo, I'm not just eating by myself. I want everybody to eat. If you was with me at my low, if you was with me at my bottom, when I ain't have shit, when I went on this journey with nothing, if you was holding me down, you one of the ones that held me down when I came there with nothing, with just the clothes on my back.
I'm gonna
and I
share
needed some help.
the
And I had
fruits of my labor with you.
out. Now look where I'm at. Calling them, texting niggas, yo. Happy hour on me.
This is an all access pass to the garden. Don't bring your homegirl that don't know how to act and be hating and making slick comments. Okay. Don't bring her. Bring somebody that's gonna appreciate the journey and really celebrate with us, who on our same wavelength and who is in alignment. Because that 3 energy ain't nothing but alignment, mind, body, and soul.
Right.
The 3 of Cups is a celebration, yo. This is the card that come out when we talk about weddings, parties.
Yeah. Giving birth to something. Beginning a new business.
All of that. This ain't no independent energy here. This is celebrate with your people.
Yep.
Getting out, meeting new people.
Yep.
That's 3 of Cups. And yo, I am floored.
Networking.
I'm floored.
Listen.
So we're gonna get into the numerology of the number 3. Showing up not once but twice in this reading.
Twice.
Then we got the strength card, major arcana, represented by the number 8. That ain't nothing but abundance, yo.
The infinity symbol. While she's sitting on all that wheat with a pomegranate.
All that wheat.
Listen.
So it says the number 3 combines the qualities of 1 and 2. It's a fascinating and diversified vibration, carrying the qualities of manifestation and self-expression. The ion, which sprang into existence from 0, sought to assert its individuality under number 1 and felt the attraction of others under number 2. Now awakens to its need for social interaction. 3 is the need to communicate and become involved in the pure joy of living. Through its exuberant response to life, 3 bestows sunny radiance and enthusiasm upon all. 3 is the extrovert, whose personal magnetism draws others and inspires them to expand and grow. It is the performer, who possesses an innate appreciation of pleasure, romance, art, and beauty. Its creative imagination allows all things to be possible. It, therefore, becomes involved in many emotions and experiences. 3 is friendly and expansive, thriving on sociability and variety. If any of the numbers could be called happy-go-lucky, it would be the effervescent number 3. And the key words
for a reason.
Yeah, buddy. The key words for number 3 are expansive, sociable, dramatic, communicative, diversified, and creative.
Social, 3 of Cups.
Friendship. Because that's got to be the foundation.
Community.
Whatever you got going on.
I love it. 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 I'm here for it.
You have to learn to be a friend to yourself with that strength card. Taming
they say me, myself, and I.
Before you could be friends with somebody else. But this is definitely the energy of nurturing, bringing into fruition, a coming together.
Yes.
Whatever that look like.
Yep.
It's homecoming, yo. What a band. What a band that.
Inauguration day. Y'all coming to my inauguration? Because guess what? I just became an Empress. I just came out of the dark. I just graduated. And look at this company that I just built. What you been working on? Being a goddess. Myself. That's what I've been working on. My motherfucking.
I woke up like this.
Okay. Standing in my power. That's what I'm working on. Now who's coming through?
All day. So in the, which one of these? We're going to get a Bible scholar for a little something. In the Old Testament, the number 3 represents the first Trinity. Adam and Eve and child. Thus, 3 means manifestation and expansion. Other trinities survive in our world, body, soul, and spirit, and the three divisions of mind: conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. Dope energy. In the New Testament, the number 3 symbolizes the Trinity. Also, the triad and trine, the 3 dimensions. In a larger sense, the 3 stands for multiplication and growth. When you see that Empress
multiplication, as she's sitting there fertile with her pomegranates and wheats.
Yes.
Done. I'm done.
Emphasizing that womb care. I don't care who you are. I'm talking to one of my homegirls about some issues she's having with having had a hysterectomy, but they left her ovaries. And she was talking about how she's thinking about going back to get those removed also. And I told them,
we just lost you.
Hold on.
I hear you, but I don't see you.
Girl, a call trying to come through and I'm trying to reject it. No, it's not even giving me the option to reject it. I guess I just gotta wait till they hang up. And it ain't nothing but scammer. Go away.
Anyway, hysterectomy ovaries.
Here I come. Don't want nothing. But I told her, I said, womb care is so important.
Yeah.
Especially amongst Black women. Women, period. But especially amongst Black women. I said, and before you go get yet another surgery and risk them not telling you what all that encompasses like they did the first time, because she had no clue the after effects, pursue some of this holistic care that is available to you. I said, I got an extra Sacred Woman book that you can get. She's on Instagram. She's on YouTube. I'm pretty sure she has some people who are students of her work here in Memphis. Like, let's explore some holistic things before you decide to go and get yet another surgery, because that's not only a physical thing, it's also metaphysical. When you start manipulating and cutting and all of that, the doctors are always gonna point to just snatch it out.
There's so much trauma. There's so much trauma held within our yonis, and it's not a conversation that a lot of people have. They're not really aware. Most adult women that I know aren't doing yoni cleanses, yoni steams, not using yoni eggs. They're not doing any of that because they're just not aware of all the trauma that's within. But especially for Black and brown women, having like fibroids, having like cysts, like endometriosis, yes, miscarriages, like all that stuff is like so much trauma just held within our womb, on top of whoever you might be partnering with in this lifetime,
yes,
and whatever energies they're contributing to that area. You know what I mean? Like, I literally went on, like, after
snatching out the organ,
right,
is not going to solve the problem,
right? Because it's going across race and it's going across gender. Because, like, you know, Black and brown women, yeah, we have those issues. Mainly we focus it on this country because of like the slave trade and all the rapes that we went through, but it's not like our white sisters weren't out there getting violated either. You know what I mean? There's a reason they're out there in the forefronts talking about abortions. There's one too many hangers. You know what I mean? We're miscarrying, they're getting theirs ripped out, you know, out of fear and all the religious factors within it. And like, girl,
everybody got a story. But I can speak personally.
Be here all day talking about our yonis.
Black women. Absolutely. So it says 3 of the disciples went with Jesus into the Garden of Gethsemane. They were Peter, James, and John. These 3.
I don't. John 3:16, I know. Go ahead.
Yep. These 3 stand for light, life, and love. And Jesus went apart and prayed 3 times. Each time he returned to find them asleep. The inner meaning is that Jesus felt that light, life, and love were forsaking him. As he said in his prayer, Father, let this cup pass from me, nevertheless, thy will be done. Jesus asked Peter 3 times, lovest thou me? The 3 inquiries refer to love on the 3 planes of consciousness: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. If 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. This also refers to the 3 parts of the mind and a verse that if all agree, the Christ power will prevail. Come on, Christ consciousness. The story of Jesus is a story of 3s. He rose after 3 days and he was denied thrice by Peter. The fact that Jesus was crucified between 2 thieves is symbolic of the divided system of belief, which has stolen many of the true teachings. Wow. Christ sat down with the 12, a higher vibration of 3. Judas bargained for 30 pieces of silver, again, a vibration of 3. You know, they like to say
waiting. I literally, sometimes I just be waiting to see if there's going to be like a mic drop down from heaven. Because I just be like, why are you showing off? Why are you doing the most? Like, what's up? Because y'all just, bow.
You know, they say 2's company and 3's a crowd, honey. I'm a beg to differ. 3 coming with that power. Abundance. Lord, ain't this the 3rd week?
I didn't pull it. I'm just playing with the cards and I put it down to do the mic drop and I look down and that's the card in front. I didn't pull it. I didn't do the shuffle. I didn't pick a card yet. I just happened to look down. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the mic drop.
That's the mic drop.
Yo, the past 3 episodes.
We've seen it at least once.
At least
once. It's coming out.
Tell me that abundance energy ain't raining down on the collective.
Well.
Can't tell me that because I ain't trying to hear it. We're seeing it.
We're seeing it. Sitting in it.
Sitting in it. Being it. Being it.
In our power.
So while my sis work on that good oracle message, we're going to get into the shadow side of the Empress before we move forward.
Oh,
because see, when you in that shadow energy, this Empress turned upside down, honey, your crown done fell off. Your wheat gonna die because now it's in the sky opposed to connected to the roots. Your trees done fell. It's a whole shit show.
It's a mess.
You've wasted time. You've wasted energy and resources. You've been counterproductive. When you're in this Empress shadow energy, you cause more damage than you do.
You're not being discerning.
You're not being discerning. You're not sitting in your divine feminine energy. You're chasing instead of attracting. Mm-hmm. Giving instead of being, you're overgiving instead of being receptive. You can't take a damn compliment. That's a part of being receptive.
Yeah, you're being defensive. When people are trying to come at you with love, you shut your heart down. So now that every move that you make isn't even based out of your heart, you're really focused on the material world. What?
You're messy. You keeping up shit. You're gossiping. That's not nurturing.
Just was say gossiping, right? You've forgotten about your inner power. You think that you got to bully people and be aggressive and obnoxious in order to get your point across. Mm-hmm.
You're codependent, pouring your waters into cups with holes in them, and you know they got holes. Wasting your energy, wasting your emotion, wasting your time. You're letting the fruits in your garden rot. You're not paying attention to the seasons that you're in. You're not checking in with yourself. You're showing up immature. You're not nurturing yourself. Mm-hmm. That is that Empress shadow energy, because there's light and there's dark to every single thing. Yep. So we want to make sure that we're having balance so we can achieve this energy and not this energy. You know what I'm saying? Your pillows all over the garden.
Feeling upside down, yep.
That's because that lion they got loose.
Yeah, because when you're having a baby, you're not hanging upside down. We need gravity to work with us. You're trying to bring all that down, put it down, get it rooted down into the earth. You're losing it. That's also like a person. That's also a person that's like so focused on the ethers that they can't bring it and root it down into the earth. Like, no, baby,
grounded.
You gotta get it down, anchor it in. Anchor it in. Be reminded like the trees sitting behind you. Okay.
Forsake not the assembly. I don't like your face. That's like being pregnant. You got a baby in you. You're supposed to be nurturing this baby. You're responsible for what it receives. You're also responsible for taking care of yourself. You know you eating for two, right? So you got to eat nurturing, life-giving foods. Not to say that you shouldn't treat yourself to a little something every now and then, a little sweet treat or something if you want to, but you got to be mindful of what you are putting in you. You're not only
smoking cigarettes. You can't be doing your bumps of coke. There's no more shots of tequila. You may not be able to drop it like it's hot like you used to. You
can't eat hot Cheetos, donuts, and Tropicana orange juice every day. Can't.
Yeah.
Not expect to have
a
healthy you and a healthy baby.
Right.
Gotta be mindful. Gotta be grounded. Gotta be balanced. What you got, Heifer?
There was so much golden colored in the Empress card, right? The gold behind her, right? Then we get this. We get this. I take responsibility for my well-being. With at the bottom, like, let me see, empathy, right? I said, all right, so I accept responsibility for my well-being, and I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. She has come to a point where she's sitting there, her solar plex, right? That's our goal. Beautiful, good old solar plex in alignment and balance. She's clearing that stuff out. She has stopped externalizing everything. She's looking within, and now she's starting to be diplomatic and see things from other people's perspectives. She has learned from going within that she don't know everything. She has learned from going within that she doesn't have all the answers all the time, and that's okay. She has learned from going within to trust her own motherfucking voice.
Taming that egoic ass.
Look at the gold in all of these pictures. Look at this golden bright yellow. This is our solar plexus. This is our power center. This is our power, our majesty.
Good
you
life.
Trust your own voice. Can you follow your gut instincts? And what I've learned is, I'm gonna feel it out. And when I started feeling it out, and I stopped externalizing things, and I started looking within, the abundance unfolded all around me. I'm literally covered in angel bumps. I can't. I keep putting my sweater on because they covered it so heavy. I'm not cold, but geez, these bumps.
My God. Self-love. Self-care.
Still learning that lesson. Still thriving in that. Still sitting that. Not forgetting. Not forgetting. Just because I left some stuff behind, let me not forget. Let me not go into my shadow energy and start blaming people. Let me remember that I got to take into consideration the other members of my kingdom. Not just about me anymore, right? I'm about to give birth to something. It's not just about me anymore. I got to look around.
Is motherhood not the true test, the true lesson in learning that it ain't just about you? And the Empress being the divine mother, my God.
And coming together with people, right? Coming together to work with people with that 3 of Cups. Yeah, I'm going to have to start. I need some help. I'm good. I got it. Power center strong. But I'm good with also asking for some help right now. It doesn't make me less than to reach out.
Yes.
Doesn't make me less than to look to my community and my tribe and be like, I need some hands harvesting this week. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you, we got that good. We'll do that in a minute. Since I'm struggling to understand this. What's your perspective?
We on it. No,
It hasn't come easy though. our journey leading up to this point, we both Aries. I know without knowing your whole story, it ain't always been easy for you to be able to say, hey, what you think about this? Because that's how it ain't always been easy for me to not only ask for help, but accept. I'm still learning how to accept.
Still learning how to receive.
How to accept a compliment. I've been doing good.
I'm still learning how to receive. Still having to be like, people can give to you too. It's not just about you giving, and having to be okay with that, and knowing that if I get in the way of that, I'm blocking a blessing. I'm blocking someone from being the hands of God on earth at that moment. How is that? How am I sitting in my power? How am I being sovereign if I'm denying God a blessing? How can I say
But then we'll turn around and talk about how don't nobody do nothing for you and give you nothing and that. But then you don't know how to receive it when they do. You know how many blessings you done blocked sitting in that energy, but then you got the nerve to complain. And we do. That's why that conscious, subconscious, and super conscious is so important, because a lot of us are blocking our blessings subconsciously.
Yep.
We don't even know we're doing it because it's just so deeply ingrained in us. But that don't have to be the end of the story, because you can do the work to unblock those things within the subconscious. And that's where we come in as high priestesses. That's why you come on Big Mama house.
Right. Come sit here and get some loving, child. Fix your son to eat. Let's talk a spell. Okay.
Sit down on my couch with the plastic cup.
I had a blessing this weekend to reach out. My sister was struggling with something, and I'm like, I'm a life coach. Like, what's your issue? And she's talking, and I was like, oh, pause. To the Nayala, full stop. There is no doubt. You know what I mean? We're going to stop the energy right now. Let's shift it. Let's take your power back. Let's refocus. You know what I mean? And just one conversation, shift it. It's like, yeah, that's it. That's why I'm here. Doing the Most High's work. Text me.
Because as
welcome to my TED Talk.
You understand the importance of the camaraderie.
Right.
That is not just about you. And that your journey leading up to this, what you learn, your newfound strength is to be shared. It's not for you to be housed and hoarded.
Right. And to be celebrated. Celebrate yourself. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've done with the help, right, of people around you. Because when you left everything behind and you walked away from all that you knew, you built a new tribe. You got a new soul family coming in. And now everybody's been doing the work. They might have been out there telling with you. I don't really know. But I know you're sitting pretty now. You're good and you're ready to celebrate and bring those people in with gratitude and love. That's everything. That's everything. You learn to love yourself, and now you can emanate that out. It's the only reason she's good right now. It's the only reason everything is showing externally is because she finally got it together internally. She stopped externalizing everything.
Yes.
She realized that
it was right to
out. Yeah.
It's all cyclical. That bond that you build in that 3 of Cups, it's going to come a time where the same way they needed you or they were celebrating you, the tables are going to turn.
Right.
Just because you an Empress don't mean you won't need the support of others at some point.
Okay. Every country got allies. Every country got allies. Okay. Every country got allies.
That sunshine won't turn into rain at some point. You might need somebody to come bring you an umbrella. If they bring you
elevator. There's no mistakes in tarot. You said elevator. So
to elevate you.
Because you're leveling up.
Yeah. Because you might get to a low point and you may need someone to come elevate.
What did she just say? What did she just tell y'all? Because you might go down one day, it might get dark one day, you're going to need them people.
I posted something on Instagram the other day about how people expect an outpouring, but they don't pour back. That's the whole point of the temperance energy, yo. You want to be poured into, but you don't want to pour. I've seen you with a full overflowing cup and have nothing for me. But I lack nothing. I'm just making an observation. You see, I made it without your overflow.
Okay.
But how dare you expect from me my overflow?
Right.
Hell, motherfuckers will want your last drop. Not even overflow. I want the last little piece, the last chip in the bag, yo, that junk that's in the corner.
Tipping little holes.
They will want that.
Trying to drill little holes into your cup.
Knowing they have and won't give to you. That's why you have to be
unfortunately, because we're in our power, because we know that our cups get filled from heaven and not from man, we're
never running out.
You know what I'm saying? My shit's gonna keep overflowing. And if you get that blessing, fantastic. Because I know that even when the blessing is going to you, because you don't know how to really work it, your cup is gonna leak. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm still gonna be good. I am the candle that's already lit. You're not taking away from my fire by me sharing my light with you.
I'm gonna be good if I decide
spreading my light.
Exactly. I'm gonna be good if I decide not to pour into your empty cup, because that's my Queen of Swords energy saying, hey, no, I'm letting go of things that no longer serve me.
Right.
And actually, my outpouring wouldn't be fruitful over there. And so I trust that the Most High is going to provide for you. But with what I got over here, I'm elected not to.
I have to love you at a distance.
Like Iyanla say, full stop.
Full stop. Full stop.
I'm going to be good whether I bless you with my outpouring or not. You going to be good whether I bless you with my outpouring or not.
Right.
Your blessing ain't hinged upon me.
Right, because God is our source.
Don't make me the middleman. So enjoyed you, sis, as we have sat and marinated in this good Empress energy, aligned in this 3 energy.
I know, but y'all, I love it.
Y'all check out this episode and many more to come from us. Next, we are going over the Emperor house. The mind.
And we're both Aries sun, and that's the card of Aries. The ram, the fire.
Ooh-wee is getting power. So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. That's that fire side energy, baby. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit.
We will catch y'all on the flip side of things. Peace.
Later, y'all.